Fall 6. This one's directed by Kevin Grudert. This movie, it's okay. It's not bad, but not great. It's more in the middle. It's okay. If you're a fan of the Saw franchise, you'll like this movie. Um, we're liking the movie. I like the flashbacks with John Kramer. Those are always interesting. Uh, I like the fact that this movie tackles the healthcare debate that's going on here in the United States. Thought that was good, and I like the scenes where Hoffman is cracking under pressure. The police, they're investigating these jigsaw murders, and they find something that's not adding up. So as they're about to clear uh, the jigsaw audio recording, Hoffman out of nowhere just stabs like three cops because they're about to find out that Hoffman is an accomplice. I thought that scene was pretty cool. Um, as far as anything else that goes, this movie is pretty much the same as all the others. There's nothing really new here. You have your fair share of traps, gore and violence. The story, I like the story, but it's more the same as the others. The person that's being tested here, I believe his name is William. He's an insurance agent, and while Kramer's in his office, he denies him coverage. And he denies him coverage because Kramer does not fit the policy, and the policy that they have is the formula, and that formula was created by William. So Kramer responds by saying, so you choose who gets to live or die." So years later, William, he's being tested. He has to go through a series of 4 traps. One is where one of his co-workers is tied up. There's like a machine that crushes his rib cage, and the only way for him to escape is if the other person gets the rib cage crash, or the machine breaks the rib cage. So he escapes that one. Second trap, 2 co-workers are tied up. One person must live, one person must die. There's like an elderly woman there. There's like a young kid there. He's not a kid, he's like 20, 30 years old. And he lets the woman go, and unfortunately, the 20-year-old kid, yeah, he had to die. William didn't want to make that decision, but that decision he made. Third trap, there was a woman. She was in some type of cage below her, some type of fire pit. She had to like crawl through the cage and climb up a ladder, and she had like a knife that's tied to her neck. When the time expires, the knife would stab her in the brain. So William had to guide her to the end. She made to the end, but she failed to retrieve the key, and therefore the knife, it stabbed her in the face, and she didn't make it. Next trap's probably my favorite trap, is the shotgun carousel. There's 6 people, only 4 people. Uh, only 2 people are gonna make it out alive. 4 people would die. So the people that made it were 2 females. So he spared the females. The rest of the males, they were dead. They died. So he goes to the final trap, and we find out that he's not the one being tested. There's a mother and there's a son. Now, I thought the mother and the son were related to William, but no. Their father had cancer, and William failed to give him coverage. So the father died. So at the end of the day, the family had a choice. Are they going to let William live, or are they going to let him die? So the mother could not make that decision, but the son did, and he chose to kill William. And William like melted to death due to hydrofluoric acid. The story was alright, but it's the same story as all the other movies. You have a subject, they go through a series of traps, they either survive or die at the end. So Saw 6, this movie is okay. It's more the same with the others. Is it better than 5? No. Better than 4? No. Better than 3? Say, say 3 probably was slightly better. 2, no. 1, no. So this is probably my least favorite of the series. It's not a bad movie. If you're a fan of the franchise, you'll like it. I guess I'm kind of a fan of the Saw franchise. Saw 6, my rating, I'd probably give it a 7. If it had more substance to it, I'd probably give it an 8. But that's Saw 6. We'll see how Saw 7 goes.